Now onto other social platforms, Weibo and TikTok. Often called China's Twitter, Weibo was once the most popular social media platform in China. Though now it is definitely second to WeChat, I would say it probably will become third if Douyin keeps rising at such amazing speed. It is still used by over 30% of Chinese internet users, making it a key platform to be aware of. So many users now use Weibo to stay up to date on the latest news and importantly, their favorite celebrities. So Weibo is sometimes considered an important platform to leverage KOLs, key opinion leaders, and engage with their fans to become your potential customers. In B2C context, Weibo is much more useful in that way. Similar to WeChat business, you can still obtain a corporate account to gain a verification badge and use it as a source of credibility for your customers. Because Weibo is a much more open and public platform, there is a potential for greater exposure and outreach, what might not be possible on WeChat, because WeChat rather you have to gain your followers and let them see your content. But in Weibo, it's like Twitter, you make a lot of content public, and anyone, even if they are not following you on Weibo, they can still view them. Now come to Douyin. You need to understand Douyin is a different app with TikTok. Douyin within the Chinese mainland, although they provide similar things like short videos, Douyin is growing to become a much more app just the video sharing. It's very addictive with powerful editing capabilities. Users are uploading a lot of more videos and gathering those momentum even before the pandemic rising sharply in Chinese market. It has now 600 million daily active users, and it consumes a lot of the time that people used to spend on Weibo and used to spend on WeChat. It's now providing a lot of more commerce capability for business, and live streaming is becoming more popular. That's why you need to watch this platform. Even if the nature of video sharing is not intended for B2B marketing, you need to understand why this tool is important for consumers. And if the Douyin's demographic much more younger than your business side of the story, if they have some kind of overlap with your B2B2C the model, you need to understand this tool. It is worth mentioning these two platforms, especially for B2B context, because first of all is Zhihu, as I was saying earlier. Zhihu is basically the Quora equivalent in China. It is a viable option for B2B marketers because it really has a higher end user base that is who are in their mindset to research solutions for their problems. Zhihu is a tool that marketers can use for both branding and lead generation, because Zhihu users are more keen to applying particular knowledge, and brands in specific industries can expect a higher interaction rate compared to Weibo or WeChat. One of the many advantages of Zhihu that you don't worry about making it fancy, or it will get your budget high, because the knowledge answers are or professional content speak for themselves. It is very specific to high quality content on Zhihu, so people can agree that you do have expertise in the industry or in certain fields. And the other is LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, I won't spend too much time on that, but if you're talking about B2B in China, LinkedIn are still something you need to have a presence on that. Build your company page, because China is also LinkedIn's fastest growing market, and it has over like 48 million users on the platform alone, and also that LinkedIn is very popular with, influential Chinese users, and a lot of them are indeed, decision makers in certain business field. So if you are talking about trying to reach out to more business partners or distributors, or on the supply chain side, you can go to LinkedIn and look up these pages and try to build your one-to-one connections with those companies' employees. Right. So these two, we'll spend a little bit more time on Zhihu because I think on the B2B side is very interesting to know. So these are the main players that you need to know in Chinese digital marketing.